I wonder, what do you think it would take for you and Joe and Melissa to make peace, in your opinion?
Right now, I'm working on I'm just worrying about, myself and my family, and I just need time to heal.
Yeah.
I hear that. Well, your co-star Margaret actually said that she left your wedding early in support of Joe and Melissa. Did you ever see her leaving? Did you know anything about this?
No, obviously at one point I went to go look for her because I was like, oh, I wanted to dance with her. And then I found out that she left. So I was like, and I was totally fine with it. But I mean, if she was supporting Melissa, she should have never came at all.
Yeah.
I think that's what Rachel did. Rachel didn't come to my wedding. She told me the day before, I guess in support of Melissa. So I guess that that's what a true friend really does. Like, not just try to come, of course, to not miss an epic wedding of the year, for a photo op and then leave.
We haven't spoke at all. I even sent her a text message when we left the reunion because it was so awful and horrible that I was like, you know what? Let me just put a button on this right now and claim peace and say, listen, let's just, and everybody read exactly what I wrote. I thought that was big of me coming off of what had happened. I thought that was me trying to create peace between the families for the kids, not to make it awkward. She didn't respond to that. She didn't answer to that. And then right when we were gonna start filming again, she suddenly texted me with didn't even answer the old text. Then she suddenly texted me with I'd love for you to come, or Louis invited me to her 50th birthday, her closest people only. And it was just a couple special people and going to an island for a couple days together. I was like, am I reading this correct? This is such, I just was like, no, it's not happening. It didn't make any sense. It was gaslighting. It was very thought out. And I saw right through it and I said, no, this is not the right thing. This is not what we're gonna do.
Andy Cohen is revealing why he almost stormed out of the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion taping last week. The Watch What Happens Live host is sharing what went down at the highly anticipated Season 13 reunion taping for The Real Housewives of New Jersey during the April 24th episode of SiriusXM's Radio Andy. While Andy did not go into detail about the moment that caused him to lash out, he does mention the bickering that took place between Teresa Giudice and her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga.
There were a ton of new allegations being made. There was a lot of new material to get into, which was good. So we didn't spend a ton of time rehashing the past. We leaned into a lot of the new stuff. But I got to tell you, the level, I won't even say vitriol. I will just say hate between Teresa and Melissa. The gloves are off. I've never seen anything like it. And the way the two of them were going back and forth, it was that thing of neither wanted the other to have the last word in any petty fight.
I hate that.
John, no one hates it more than me because I'm the one that's trying to get control of the room. I almost walked off at one point.
Danielle's been siding with Teresa in the whole family drama.
You did this. Looked out for her.
Family. Break up the family.
All right, come at me. What else you got?
But can everyone get along if Teresa or Melissa leave the show?
I think in a crazy way we might be able to coexist a little bit now, but I hate to think of someone leaving, but we're really all trying our best. We left a lot on that reunion stage, I will say that.
You're nasty to your core. Don't take your insecurities out on me.
My balls drag out the door! And we had to ask if she regrets bringing up the rumor about Melissa making out with a guy in the back of the car.
Well, I knew I was going to take the hit. I really thought it was going to come out. She would deny it. We'd go have a shot at the bar. And I could ask myself that question all the time, and I do with my husband. Did I do the right thing? Did I ruin the wedding? And at the end of the day, I really thought Teresa had nothing to do with it. So I was just telling my friend what I heard before it got out.
If you didn't join the Real Housewives of New Jersey, do you think that your relationship with Teresa would be different?
No, I don't. I don't think it would be much different. There was stuff that happened way before the Housewives of New Jersey even existed. My first couple years of my marriage, she was not on the show. So it was always a little bit of a bumpy ride. I always saw the tension between brother and sister, and even with her ex-husband way before the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I kind of entered the family and it was this way. And it was like a learned behavior to me that I was like, oh, this is how you guys roll. Because I come from a huge family that's very supportive. This is foreign to me. My sisters, my cousins, my aunts, we're all very close. We don't roll this way. So it's always been very hard for me to comprehend what's going on here and why it's been so hard for so many years to just put a stop to it.
I got to talk about that season finale of Real Housewives of New Jersey. How hard was it for you guys to watch that back?
Hard? It was just, I'm like so over it.
Yeah,
I'm just so over it. I've been dealing with this over 10 years. Oof. And to see that, it just seemed like, read between the lines, you guys are really smart.
Yeah.
It's like, if she knew about this 6 months ago, before the season even started, because Louis told my brother privately, you know, that rumor. So why is she making a big deal at the finale, and why is she blaming me?
Wow.
So. You've actually said, you just say you've been through this for the last 10 years, and during that time, you've said that you have no plans of making amends. Has there been any contact with your brother since the finale?
No.
Or Melissa?
No.
None.
Wow.
Teresa Giudice has a few choice words for her brother, Joe Gorga. In the latest podcast episode of Namaste, Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice and nutritionalist Melissa Feister dive into the hot topics of BravoCon 2022. The ladies jump right in and address this moment from the BravoCon episode of Watch What Happens Live, specifically a moment involving Joe and Melissa Gorga.
Melissa, what do you think will last longer, Joe's stand-up career or Louis and Teresa's marriage?
Wow.
Hold on, I want to hear what Gorga says.
I'm going to answer the question. My stand-up career, baby.
Teresa goes on to explain her reaction to the televised moment and how her brother's words made her feel.
And the thing is, it's like, that's not my brother. Like, I don't know who he is now. I don't know who the person that, like, what kind of character he's trying to play, or so I was hurt by it. Louis was hurt by it.
Joe and Melissa Gorga's daughter, Antonia, is unfazed by the family drama. The ongoing drama between Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice and Joe and Melissa Gorga, her brother and sister-in-law, has certainly taken a toll on their family. But according to Melissa, her and Joe's 17-year-old daughter Antonia is completely unfazed by the situation. The Garden State reality star dishes the details on the December 22nd episode of her Melissa Gorga on Display podcast, saying,
"It's so crazy that she is such a drama-free. Like, she almost giggles at drama, like laughs at me. Like, she'll laugh at me and she'll be like, "Oh, Mom, please." Like she's unfazed by the fact that even, her cousins unfollowed her parents on Instagram, and she just is like, "You know what, Mom? Not your problem, theirs."
Everyone is talking about last night's dramatic reunion on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, but it was the tension between Teresa and Melissa that is making headlines today. Watch.
Here we go. Please, God, be with me. Namaste.
You're a liar.
Teresa, you've been doing this for years. It's getting old, honey. Come up with a new scheme.
It's going to be over after tonight. I can't wait.
Why? Where are you going?
You're leaving.
Oh, I am? All right.
Say yes.
Wow. I didn't know,
you think she's leaving the show? If she left, does that mean she would be out of your life?
Definitely. She's going to be out of my life after tonight.
Sad.
You know, Joe's ex-partner, he didn't go to jail because he outed B. And they were hanging out with him, and they were speaking to him.
Joe's ex-partner?
Yes.
Joe Giudice's ex-partner?
Joe Giudice's ex-partner.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't, doll. This is what you like. Caroline Manzo put you in jail. You're the queen of
I take
deflection.
that back. I think you did.
Oh,